Hey guys, it's Marcus here from Play and Collect.
And Giuseppe.
And we got an awesome new line to show you guys today. So the line is called Furrybones. We got about 50 different ones, so we're going to unbox a bunch of them. Basically what they are is they're little artist renditions. The artist's name is Masaki Sawada, and she is from Tokyo. She has a background in art, and she actually studied anatomy as well in college. So she went to college in the States, in LA, and kind of figured out this weird kind of form of art that she's put together, kind of with anatomy as well as animal onesies, and we think that they're awesome. So without further ado, Giuseppe, why don't you grab a box and I'll grab a box.
Alright, let's do this.
And we're basically just going to start unboxing them because we don't want this video to be like 3 hours long, but it could be. So we're going to start unboxing them. I'll give you a good idea first and foremost here. So the first one that I'm opening, its name is Zeeby, and Zeeby is a zebra.
Mine is the most original name on the world, Bob.
So Giuseppe's opening Bob. I got Zeeby here. Zeeby is a little zebra who has a little plush zebra with them. So these are like heavy resin plastic, very cool. As you can see, the skeleton here and then the animal onesie. So basically one for every animal that you can find. Everyone's favorite animal is kind of in there. So we're just going to keep on kicking along.
And this Bob is a duck.
Bob is a duck. Bob has some bubbles on him. It's nice and yellow. You see the skeleton there again, so we're starting to notice a trend here. So pretty much the skeleton's on every single one. So they do other things too as well, like skulls, which we'll do a video next week for some of the skulls that we got in and some of those. And yeah, we're just going to keep trucking along here because we've got a ton of these things in stock now,
This one is called Scuttle.
Scuttle. So he's got his Scuttle there. And I got my Pegs. Pegs, P-E-G-S, Pegs.
Good
and
spelling, Marcus.
Pegs, thank you. Pegs is kind of like, it looks like it's a Pegasus horse. You got flowers around the neck and then a star with the nice wings on the back and teal. So basically they all have like a little tiny thing going on with them with the bubbles there and the baby zebra. This one here, Pegs, has his star.
And this
what
is
do you got
Scuttle.
there, Jeff?
And he looks like a crab.
Crab or a lobster of some sort. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Rock lobster?
Could be a rock lobster. He's got a little seahorse there with him as well. So we're going to keep trucking along. So I hope that you're down for a long video today because these are crazy and there's tons of them.
I have Tatsu in my hand.
Tatsu. So he's got the Tatsu. I'm working right now on the Puffington, which is my favorite title, which looks like a puffer fish, which is cool. This one doesn't actually have a little accessory, but he's really big. He's cool. Look at the spikes on there. The detail's incredible. This is like a heavy-duty plastic resin. It's very heavy, though, to the touch. It's very cool. So there's that one there. And what do you got there,
Here
Chip?
is Tatsu. No, unless this means something else.
It looks like Tatsu's a dragon of some sort.
I'm not much. I don't know much about the folklore in
Right.
Japan, but that may mean something. So if it does, I
Very
do
cool.
apologize.
He's got some sort of a little gold ball too. It looks like a piece of gold there that he's holding, which is really cool. So moving along, I'm doing one called Anchor now. So whatever Anchor happens to be.
And I have Fen in my hand.
And you have Fen. Very nicely packaged too, these things are. So they've done a great job with the packaging. Now you don't have a window like you have with the Pops. They all come in a similar box and then you have the actual product number and the name on the top, which is kind of a cool feature too.
So
they aren't mystery boxes. Basically we'll have all of these unboxed in our display cabinets and then you can pick them and then we'll go get them from the back. So what do you got there, buddy?
So Fen, he looks like a fox and he's got a little head in his hand. So who left the
There you go.
fox in the hen house?
Yes. It looks like the fox and the hen are living in perfect harmony there. Yeah, for sure. So mine was Anchor, and Anchor looks to be like some sort of a seahorse. Again with the skull as usual, and he's got a little crab on his butt there. That's a really cool looking one. So that's cool. We'll keep moving along here, guys.
So I have Kuma.
Kuma.
Not to be
Mass
confused.
unboxing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen an unboxing video quite like this one, but we've
Probably
got
not.
lots and lots of different characters.
So he looks like a
you.
teddy bear who has a moon in his hand.
Teddy bear
a
with
crescent moon.
Isn't that cool?
It's like a teddy bear, and when you go to sleep, because it's nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. So I actually opened up a little monkey. His name is Monkey, but it's spelled with a U. just to make him a little different. He's got his giant banana there, which looks awesome.
It's pronounced Moonkey.
This is a really, really, really cool one. Moonkey.
Moonkey.
So Moonkey has a big banana. His paint job's really, really intense. He actually kind of looks like Curious George, which is one of my favorite monkeys ever, so that's cool. So I'm going to start lining them up again back here. I don't know if you guys will see them as well in the back, but we'll make sure that we give you a good view of them right up front and center every single time.
So now this is Pandy.
Pandy.
And it's a panda with the doll and his... okay, this is a headless doll.
Okay, that's a little morbid, but it looks cool. So Pandy, for all you panda lovers out there, like I was saying when we were looking at bringing these in, there's like an animal for every single one, and we all know that people love animals, and you always have that one animal that you definitely are favoring, so we're going to probably have that and more here.
I'm going to try to say this without laughing, but brown Moo Moo.
Brown Moo Moo. And I have Tatsu, and that is a bear with a little can of honey there, so kind of like Winnie the Pooh there. He's got his little bear honey with the tip on there, and you can see, if I haven't mentioned this yet, but the stitching in the back actually shows it as if it's a fabric onesie, so there's stitching all over the back of that, which is really cool. These guys are going to look great on a mantelpiece, and it's something that you can collect the entire collection of, because it's not like Pops where you have thousands and thousands.
And you can actually take them out of the box.
It's great to collect series, but it's really hard to collect the entire lineup unless you're full of money. These ones here, there's only about 150 different ones right now.
So now brown Moo Moo,
actually foreseeable to collect.
So he's got a little milk can.
A little milk can.
And he's got a milk one and a cow onesie, and everyone knows brown Moo Moo is how chocolate milk came from. Right?
So that's the chocolate milk guy there. I'm assuming that's what he's got in there. He's got his bow and his a little bell on his bow as well, which is pretty cool. So here we go again. I am unboxing a Woolly, which I'm assuming is some sort of a bear, sheep. But it's actually a sheep. Good call. Good call.
How would you think a Woolly is a bear?
I don't know. So here he is right here. So he's got like a little more realistic looking sheep stuffed animal with him. This one here I don't see the stitching on, which is cool. So they have switched it up a little bit with this one. Still the same skull face, very nice. It's textured as can be. The detail on these guys are just incredible. It's such a nice piece.
So now I have black bacon, and everyone who knows me knows how much I like that.
Yeah, Giuseppe does not like that. If it doesn't grow in the ground, then he's probably not going to eat it. So here is a little guy here. He's a black bacon, black pig with a piggy bank beside him. So that's pretty cool too. Stitching again on the back, which is the majority of what we're seeing so far.
Now, the one thing I think is interesting is that I wasn't sure what these are going to be like, but actually seeing them in person, they're actually really cool. Like I'm really liking the designs.
Yeah, the designs are actually crazy. This is the first that we've unboxed more than a couple, right? So when they showed up, we wanted to have a look at it, check the quality. So we checked a couple of them, but this is the first time that we're seeing them too, so it's very cool.
And the one thing is that they're like they're a high quality resin, so they look like if they fall, they're not gonna,
Right, yeah, they're super heavy. So this one that I got is Mogu. And Mogu looks like he is some sort of a monster with a lollipop there, so that one's very cool too. Nice green paint on that one, and it's kind of like a green and blue mixed, so it's not just one solid color. You can tell that went through the machine a few times before it was finished. Very cool. Again, big mouth open in the onesie, skull face, very cool. So
actually, this is the one that I'm really enjoying, so this one's called Hugs, and this is one of my favorite animals. It's a koala onesie holding a koala.
Ah, yes. The Australian devil, as they call the koala bears. They're pretty wild. No, they don't call them that. So this is the flamingo, and this is one of their newer lines, as I found as I was looking online. They've been around for a long time, since I believe 2011. But this one here is one of the newer designs that the artist has done. It's wearing like a hat with suspenders of a flamingo, just in a black costume, which I'm assuming.
Hanging out with a pineapple.
Yeah, I'm assuming that this is the regular outfit for this guy when he's not wearing his onesies, and he's got a pineapple with sunglasses on, so there's a little tropical theme there. That one's awesome. This is. I might have to pick that one up. I'm probably gonna pick that one up for myself.
So this one is called Pink Elephant. So it's an elephant that's pink, and he's got peanuts there.
Look at that guy. He's looking good, actually. That paint job is intense. The blue on the ears, and then the pink fade from the corner of the ears in. The detail's insane.
You can have that even if you have a peanut allergy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and the peanut actually looks good enough to eat, so that's pretty cool too. So the next one I got here is Snow Hoochie, which I'm going to assume is a panda bear, but I am wrong again, and
Maybe
it's
an
an owl. Yeah,
Oh,
good
crap.
call. So it's an owl, and it's got like a big lollipop.
Oh
which
my
is
god,
really
it's the
cool.
one from the Tootsie.
The Tootsie Pops?
Yeah.
It looks like a Tootsie Pop, like a green Tootsie Pop. The owl detail is ridiculous on this thing. I don't know how well you can see it on there, but in store you'll be able to see these in our display cabinet. Just super cool. The owl with the head cocked to the side, as we totally associate with owls. You know, they're always looking curious, like they're looking at something interesting.
Well, like,
So-
and a lot of times you do see them with like graduation garb on, so it means they're smart.
Yeah.
So now this is Pen. So from what it looks like to me, it's a penguin who's got a cone in his hand of soft served ice cream.
Nice.
But every time I
My
see
favorite.
that, I think of Pengu. Remember that show?
Absolutely. So I know about 12 people who are obsessed with penguins. That one's going to be a popular one, I think. We'll see. Okay, so the next one that I have here is Nugget. Nugget is a little chicken who has not been processed into a chicken nugget
Thank
yet.
God.
He's holding his little baby chick out in front of him, who is also a future chicken nugget, apparently. Probably. Sorry to the vegans out there and the vegetarians, but that's Nugget right there. He's shaped like an egg, too, which is hilarious. And then, obviously, the skull face in there as well.
So, like, I picked the one called Rocky. So
Rocky!
Yeah.
Now it's got to be a raccoon, right? Call me crazy.
No, it's a dog with the fire hydrant.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, like it's not even a raccoon. But then I also thought it was gonna be like Sylvester Stallone. But you know,
Yeah, well, it
y'all
could've
can't
been.
have everything.
It could have been Sylvester, but it's a dog.
It's got a little fire hydrant.
Yet to pee on the fire hydrant, but he's there. Again with the stitching in the back, little dog tag there. Very, very cute.
Yeah.
Super, super cool. So the next one I'm doing is Munster, which I believe will be a monster, and if it's not, then I just give up.
I would say cat.
Maybe a cat. It's actually the mouse. So this one
wow,
I know.
We were both way up.
I know, yeah, we were off. I know that this one's going to be very popular. I know a few people who collect mouse and rat type stuff. I'm not sure if this is a mouse or a rat. Somebody can probably correct me out there. There he is right there. He's totally gray in a charcoal color, again with the stitching and a big piece of cheese. This one's very detailed. The pink on the hands is
What kind of
perfectly,
cheese?
perfectly, it looks like Swiss.
Oh, nice.
Some like orange Swiss. The paint on the hands, it doesn't blend at all. It's perfectly set, like, difference. It almost looks like this one's hand painted. So that one's very
So
cool.
now I have Moo Moo, so he's just a white cow.
Nothing more to say on that one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's self-explanatory.
So here we go. I got a couple more left here in this size, and then we're going to unbox some of the bigger ones too, guys, which are every bit as cool and even more detailed than these ones.
Yeah,
So I have a pink Bun Bun here, which actually kind of looks like Ralphie's costume from... what's that movie called again? A Christmas Story? Something like that? Okay, so he's got a little bunny that looks like it's been through the dump and back. It's missing an eye. It's a little bit, it's a
all
little
good
dark.
childhood
It's
toys
pretty
are.
cool. So he's got a tie on there, and he's got the Ralphie costume on, pink Bun Bun. Super cool. Again, very detailed.
So now this one is called the Elephant. So he's in a blue onesie with the peanuts. So it's
And
pretty...
he is an elephant. So then you see the pink and the blue. You can see the difference in the two of them. The detail is extreme on both of them, and they're basically the same with different paint jobs. This one's saying that it came out in 2010, so I'm going to have to correct myself from earlier. It looks like they've been around since at least 10, and I'm sure that they've been around a lot longer than that. I know the artist here has been doing art
The paint
for a
jobs on
long
these are
time.
amazing. It's not like you're going to
Yeah.
see one that's got like one discrepancy or anything like
Yeah,
that.
they almost look airbrushed or hand painted, so it's super cool.
So now here I got one called Froggy. Now let's all take a guess which one this is. I'm going to say polar bear.
Froggy? I don't know about that one, bud. But give it a shot there, see what you got.
Let's see if I'm right, or more likely, completely wrong.
That is much more likely. There's the frog.
There's the frog.
That's another one that I think I'm going to probably pick up. What's he holding there, man? Looks like a fish. Maybe a fish?
A guppy?
Some sort of a guppy. Maybe a tadpole, like a really overgrown tadpole. So, again, with this one, it's not one solid color. If you actually look at it in the light, you can see the yellow undercoat shining through it. The detail is so cool on these guys. So there it is again. That's the frog right there. And we're going to move on.
So now I have Bacon.
You have Bacon, and I've already unboxed myself a cat here called Mau Mau. So here's the cat Mau Mau. It's got itself into quite a predicament
called?
here. Mau Mau. It's got itself into quite a predicament here with the yarn. It's completely wrapped up in yarn. The paint job, again, is very, very cool. There's a stamp on his bum again. This one, I can't tell the date on it, but they all have the date on it, which is really cool. So you can kind of figure out how old it is, maybe how rare it is, just based on that. So there's the cat. I know we have a couple of these cats coming out. I'm sure that those ones are going to be super popular too with all you crazy cat ladies out there who's shopping us.
What's that one called again?
That one's Mau Mau.
Okay.
What do you got?
Well, this is Bacon again.
Bacon. Similar paint job to Mau Mau, actually. They're using the same color here. Bacon, obviously a pig with a piggy bank. I think we did one earlier. That
black
was,
one, right?
Black Bacon, yeah. So that's basically the same one as the Black Bacon here. Black Bacon, Back Bacon. It's Canadian if you believe. And if you don't, then you're no friend of mine. Okay, just kidding. So we're going to get into the oversized ones now. So same box, same dealio, just bigger size, and from what I've seen, a little bit more detail goes into the bigger ones.
Okay, so I don't see a name on... Oh, Dandy.
Yep, and I'm doing a Calico Mau Mau. So I told you about more cats. Just so that you guys know, we only unboxed about half of the smaller ones. So you're going to be able to see them on our website. You're also going to be able to see them in store. We're going to unbox one of every single one and put them in our display cabinets. So this is my Calico Mau Mau. Classic Calico Cat colors. He's got his little fish buddy that he pulled out of the tank. Judging by the fish's eyes, I'd say it's got about 10 to maybe 15 minutes to live out of the water.
Oops.
Probably not a very... I don't think he's going to sustain being out of the water very long. But there he is right there. Nice and heavy, heavy, heavy stuff here. And the detail is incredible on this. He's even got a little fish on his tie there, so that's cool. So there's that one. And we are going to move on.
So now this is Dandy. Now this is a peacock.
It's a peacock.
And
his
with the detachable feathers.
Yeah, his feather comes out, and then when you put him down, that's what he kind of sits back on. Now, the paint job on this one is out of control.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually been hand-painted, so we're not
awesome.
using a machine.
You go to your darkest of blues, and then you fade into your lighter blue. That just looks so cool, man. Sitting on, like, a mantle or something like that.
Like
and some of these, like, our friends' homes, I don't think you'd see a lot of these in, you know, like, what am I looking for? Like the old school type people wouldn't put this as a decoration piece, but for people our age, well, you know, the older folks out there, they may frown upon this design. But.
Okay, so now this one is called Tigger. Now, not to be confused with Tigger, but so...
There's extra R's in that one, though, isn't there? So this is White Uni that I have. Well, Giuseppe's unboxing that one.
He's a unicorn.
It's a unicorn here.
I thought it was a university student.
His color's
from the UK.
Super awesome. The rainbow color on the back. Very, very, very cool. This is a really detailed one as far as like the 3D animation going on here all around.
I think this one might be one of the best. Just look at it.
That one is hilarious.
He's like, grrr,
he's got his grrr pose on. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So that one there is the
Tigger.
Tigger with like 7
double
R's.
gut. Oh no, wait.
Okay,
that's,
so we got about 5 more of the big ones to do, guys. So we're gonna wrap this up real quick. I am now currently opening Fen, which
here is Roly.
I'm not sure that we got a Fen in the smaller.
I don't even know what a Roly is, but
so Fen is a, what do you call that? A fox? That looks like a fox to me.
Yeah, Fen.
Fen's a fox.
Yeah, Fen's right there.
So we had the smaller Fen in the darker color with the awesome paint job on the ears. So cool. This one here's a little bit different. He's got his teddy bear here and a purple bow tie.
Wow,
lighter paint job, but super detailed still with the fade to the darker ears. Very cool.
Okay, so... Whoa, I dropped something. It's just the paper. Okay, that's good. Sorry. Alright, so now this is Roly. Now this looks like a seal.
Yep.
With a little baby whale with them.
That's the one.
Now, I know, unless you've seen the movie, but this kind of reminds me of the movie Tusk. And if you haven't seen that...
Can't say that I have.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, so we've done some dragons, we've done some other mythical characters, and now I have what some people think is a myth and some people think is true. This is the Yeti, and the Yeti is awesome. He's got a snowman there. This is a super cool piece for like Christmas time. Obviously you have some sort of like skeleton in there, which could be like Nightmare Before Christmas. He kind of looks like Jack, and he's obviously on all of these
Cornelius.
ones, but I just think this one's awesome. I would put this one on my mantle top at Christmas time. He's super cool. If you can get a good look at the detail on the face of that Yeti costume, it's super awesome. And then he looks furry all the way through. These are hard plastic resin though, like we've said in the past. This one's awesome.
So now this is Karen or Kara? Corinne?
Corinne, I believe.
Alright, so
we're each on our last one here, guys. So we're going to wrap this up.
So Corinne is a giraffe.
Corinne's a giraffe, yeah.
Yeah. And he's got a little bow tie on, or like a little bow.
And the dots are really cool on them too. They are actually like scraped out, so it's in like 3D, all of the dots on him. The detail's just silly on these guys. Super, super cool. So the last one that I'm going to do is Blue Bun Bun. It looks like Jip may have found another one there, which is cool. So Blue Bun Bun. And the reason why I chose this one last is just because of the insane amount of detail on this one. So look at the ears. Look at the different kind of, anything that comes out is like done in like a lighter color, which basically makes it look 3D. From a distance, it looks super awesome.
So I got another uni.
Yeah.
It's a purple unicorn.
So we've got the purple unicorn to go with the white one, and the purple one looks even better than the white one. So look at these two guys.
Hair.
I think we may have saved the best two for last, because these paint jobs are super, super crazy and interesting. So get into store, guys. You can check these out on our websites. The bigger one, they're on our website. The bigger, we don't have two. I wish we did. The bigger ones are going to go for $15.89, and the smaller ones are going to go for $12.89. $16.89, sorry. If they go on sale, they'll be $15.89. Either way. So the smaller guys at $9.89 on our website, the bigger guys at $16.89. You can't go wrong with these. It's something that you can collect the entire series of, like I said, and we're going to bring in a lot of different ones. And check out the website. Check out the ones that we didn't get to unboxing today. And yeah, come check out Furrybones in store.
Okay, I'm going to